Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation for the day is Sri Rag Mahalla Panjama. Rasna Sacha Simariai, Man tan nirmal hoy, Maat pita saak agle, Tis bin avar na koi, Meher kare je apni, Chasa na visare soy, Man mere साचा सेव जिच्चर सास बिन सच्चे सब कूड़ है अंते होए बिनाश रहाओ साहिब मेरा निर्मला तिस बिन रहन न जाए मेरा मन तन भुख अत अगली कोई आण मिलावे माए चारे कुंडा भालियां सह बिन अवर न जाए तिस आगे अरदास कर जो मेले करतार सतगुर दाता नाम का पूरा जिस भंडार सदा सदा सा लाहिया अंत न पारावार परवदगार सा लाहिया जिस दे चलत अनेक सदा सदा आराधिया एहा मत विसेख मन तन मिठा तिस लगै जिस मस्तक नानक लेख. In this passage we find the inextricable link between speech, thought, and action. Rasna Sacha Simariai, Man tan nirmal hoy. So there is an ultimate goal of these faculties, which is to serve the eternal truth. And the essence of that truth resides in us as our higher selves, as our mool, so to speak. And so what this line at the very outset is telling us is that Rasna Sacha Simariai, being grounded in the truth. If the tongue, if speech is grounded in the truth, it can have an impact on the thought process as well, and therefore on your actions. In other words, what we have to do is, through a process of continual refinement of speech, thought, and action, give rise to a higher self-awareness, one that reflects reality more faithfully. However, there are worldly distractions and affiliations, even though they are short-lived, which distract us into misusing these faculties. And what they do is they create a sensory cloud that shadows our consciousness. You will notice that we always mask our words, or we use them inappropriately. We trigger negative feelings and emotions for the most part, not only in others, but even ourselves as a result. And so the truth is the casualty and recedes from our awareness, true awareness, because of the way we use our speech, thought, and action. And so the Guru reminds us, Maat pita saag agle tis bin avar na koi. So your affiliations are short-lived. Pay attention to the fact that at the end of the day, it is truth that matters. They are all of our affiliations are temporary. So the ask is to ground our speech, thought, and action in truth, because it is only truth that endures. Now, it is only the fortunate few, the Guru goes on to tell us, who are anchored in that self-awareness of the eternal truth within. Meher kare je apni, chasana visare soy. So it's grounded in that grace as well. Even though there is effort, there is grace as well. They both go hand in hand. So the reflection for us is to cultivate these faculties until they become grounded in the truth, so as to awaken that self-awareness. In spiritual language, this is the path of purification, of becoming incorruptible. And the goal is man mere sacha sev jichar saas bin sache sab kood hai ante hoye binas. My mind, be centered in awareness of the self till the very last breath. And the yearning for the unblemished self is unmistakable in this passage. Sahib mera nirmala tis bin rehn na jai. Spotless is my master. Without the master, I cannot live. Mere man tan pukh at agli, Koi aan milave mai. Sharp is my anger. Sharp is my hunger for the self. Someone please show me the way to union, for I have searched everywhere. Chare kunda paliyan, sab bin avar na jaye. So this is the Guru here speaking, giving us a voice, saying, I can't live without my inner self. I've looked everywhere. Can someone help me unite with it? And the consciousness of the self, as we know, requires that our own consciousness is polished to the point where it can reflect the self, as in speech, thought, and action. But how do we go about doing this? And here is where the hint is. This aage ardas kar, jo mele kartar, beseech that one, plead with that one, make a supplication to the one who can actually unite you with the Creator Self. And who might this one be who could bring about this transformation? The answer, Satgur Dapan Namka Pura Jis Pandar, the true enlightener, is the benefactor of that impeccable treasure trove of self-knowledge. So seek out the Satgur, and you will be the beneficiary of this self-knowledge that will enable you to ultimately self-actualize. This indeed is the path of Sikhi. And the person who is on this path is called a Gursikh for a reason. With these thoughts, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.